Hello friends, this is Manish Nema and welcome to my channel. Now today I want to talk about the computer science fundamental and AI and my journey. Uh, so guys, we are living in an age where generative AI seems like the answer to everything. It's an impressive, no doubt. But let me tell you something from my experiences. Generative AI is just an assistant, not a panacea. It can suggest and guide, but it won't solve everything for you. If you lack the fundamental of computer science, you will always be dependent on a tool you don't fully control. And generative AI is just about a probability. It just guesses and it gives you best probable answer. You might get into some trouble when you are using tools like ChatGPT or any generative AI tool. What I am emphasizing in this video from my journey is that how important your fundamentals should be. Okay, my journey wasn't one of certainty. I was born in Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh in 1975, the eldest of four siblings. Father was an engineer, and for a time, life was good. But all of that changed when I was just 12 years old. My mother, who loved me dearly, passed away. My father married to my mother's sister. Everything I knew collapsed in an instant. My father, who had always been strong, turned to alcohol. His frustration turned into abuse. He would come home and he would wait in fear, knowing the next beating was just a matter of time. That fear stayed for me for a long time. I was a shy, introvert child who didn't even want to go to school in my early years. I did not even go to class second because I was very shy, introvert. But even then, something inside me pushed me forward despite the trauma and the pain. There was a spark of curiosity. I need to build, to create, to understand how things work. Okay. My father, despite everything, introduced me to computers. He took me to his MP State Electricity Board, where there was a mainframe computer, and I was feeling very bored that time. Right, I did not like the way he took me from morning 11 o'clock till 5 o'clock. He was working on predicting the power usage using the Fortran at that time. I was a Fortran, and he was very fond of Fortran. Now this is called a computer science, and we call it regression, right? But he bought me a Windows 3.11 with Intel i386 processor. Massive investment back then. It was like 1.5 lakh or 2 lakh approximately. And that was my lifeline. I started with programming in C. I read the complete K&R book, Cunningham and Ritchie's book, then C++. I wasn't just learning languages. I was building a way out of the darkness. As I dug deeper into the fundamental, I realized that this wasn't just about technology. It was about turning my fear into faith. Okay, I turned my fear into faith and became a courageous lion in the face of adversity. I embraced the challenges, my father's anger, the financial struggles, the pressure to succeed. None of that could hold me back once I understood the power of knowledge, and you can do the same. I did not just stop at programming language. I dove into understanding operating system, theory of computations, how languages work, pedagogy of programming languages, the theory of computation, and the very essence of how different programming language works. What are the compiled languages? What are the preprocessors versus interpreted languages? What are the advantages and disadvantages of those? And important, the algorithms, right? This is what set me apart. By mastering these fundamentals, I could pick up new technologies and languages with ease. 6 or 7 programming languages. I was leading teams and building complex systems. Guys, to those you want or you want to embark on journey in computer science, whether you are an IT professional or a student, listen carefully. You might be tempted to jump straight into the shiny new things, cloud computing, AI, generative AI, but without a solid foundation in the basics, you will always be limited. Generative AI might write code for you, but it doesn't replace the human problem solving needed to adapt and create new solutions. How would you know that whatever code is being generated is right, wrong, whether it is going into the production and will be successful? Unless you know the fundamentals, the frameworks, the basics, you would not able to prompt even generative AI. Let me tell you about my entrepreneurship during my childhood or as I was growing up. My entrepreneurial journey was fueled by that same hunger to create. I developed software in Jabalpur when I was doing I completed my diploma in computer science and engineering. I tried at the time the hardware or the PC assembling and selling was a big thing. You get a good revenue out of it. I assembled and sold computers, wrote data entry. I ran some programs for the data entry things. Whatever I could build with the knowledge I had gained, and every success I had was built on those fundamentals. Fast forward to today, and I have worked across all major cloud platforms: AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. I have mastered AI, data science, and now I am working with generative AI. But all of this wouldn't have been impossible without mastering the basics first. Okay, so there were moments in my life where I didn't know how I would move forward. I barely passed my 9th grade. I grew up with trauma, as I told you, in my early childhood, carrying the weight of my father's abuse and loss of my. But that's where my message to you, no matter what your circumstances are, turn your fear into faith, be courageous line, push forward, embrace the struggle, and never stop learning. There is a book called 10x Rule by Grant Cardone. You should read that book. Generative AI is a tool. It doesn't replace you. It's not the answer to all your problems. If you don't master algorithms, data structures, and core computing principle like operating system, memory management, how the programming languages manages memory, and various things we will discuss further. I will make another video for it. You will always be chasing after technology without truly understanding it. The fundamental of computer science are your foundation. They are what allow you to adapt and grow in ever changing world. So whether you are just starting your journey or looking to expand your skill set, take it from someone who has been there. Focus on fundamental. They are me. Who am I today? An architect of cloud platform, a leader in AI, and someone who turned fear into courage. I have around 25 years of experience. That's more than 2 decades and 5 years of experience. And I am a courageous lion with strong fundamentals in computer science and background. And gained, I have, if I talk about my journey, I started from my telecommunication industry. I learned C, then I moved into Java, then I moved into big data. I learned AI, ML, and now generative AI. And I have been excelling by continuous learning. If I did not have those fundamentals, I would have not achieved that. Okay, so I have worked with AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, AI, data science, and now I'm working with generative AI. But no matter what I achieve, I always come back to do this. Without the fundamentals, none of it would be possible. Generative AI might seem like magic, but it's just a trick if you don't have the knowledge to control it. Turn your fear into faith and be courageous lion in whatever you do. You want to learn the fundamental of computer science and how best to use generative AI, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's build a future together, grounded in real knowledge and empowering by technology. Thank you very much. Please do like and subscribe to this channel.